Hello, everyone, and welcome back to welcome to episode 9 of Darksiders 3. I have a general memory of where we are, but not a terribly specific one, so it might take just a beat to remember which way to go. As I recall, we're in a particularly challenging section, but that I was really enjoying the combat, so let's see how this goes. I think Big Shield Guy is up ahead. So there's that section after you've been away for a day or two, just trying to get refamiliarized with the combat. Yep, Big Shield Guy's over there. He's not going to like what I'm doing to his team. Oh boy. Yeah, your brothers can't do very much if they're getting hammered to death in midair. Oh boy. I need to talk less crap. A lot less crap. The shield the hammer definitely knocks his shield away. Boy, I'm using too many health items on this one guy. Oh boy, nope. So I tried to heal there and it didn't go so well. I may not. That sentence was supposed to be, it may come to the point where I'm simply going to run past this guy, because Shield Guy takes a lot of time and effort to take on, I find. Oh, that's right. I think the Wrath ability on stasis mode is she takes less damage. I don't actually know that because we haven't. Maybe it's a reactive armor? Yeah, for anybody who's sort of playing along at home, each of Fury's different abilities has a different Wrath. Boy, that was a terrible sentence. Each of Fury's different weapon modes has a different Wrath ability or Fury ability, whatever. And I haven't actually figured out what the stasis one does yet. I don't know if it actually says any place or if I've just sort of puzzled it out from all the others over time. That little congratulatory fist bump you saw Fury about to give herself was my attempt to heal, and I should not have done that so close to the others. Then again, when I try to flee, get some distance between me and the enemies, they're like, oh, no you don't, and they will just come right down on her. I do have a full Wrath bar, and this time I am using that correctly. I do have the option to sort of freak out and go full bore on these guys, but I do prefer to save those for... Okay, so let's try the runaway a little bit plan. Yep. See, it's not that they're faster than she is, it's just that it takes a moment for her to recover from any given thing, and during that moment, they can catch up. I probably should have just tried a dead sprint as opposed to running. Sorry, as opposed to dashing. This dash. See that little recovery time when she stops? That is sort of a Darksiders thing. War had that. I don't remember Death specifically, but I'm pretty sure he had a little bit of a recovery. Like this right here, this is where I'm feeling the lack of weapon upgrades. Just because I feel like I should be more successful. Oh my god. Oh, that was so many of her lives. Hold on. Also, what the hell? Did I burn an Undying Shard? My abilities run cooldown. I am very concerned that I just burned an extremely valuable item. That's not cool. I'm having a harder time than normal talking during this, just trying to get my feet back under me, get past this section. No! Oh, no, I'm not dead! She used an Undying Shard. That's exactly what happened. I did die there. Oh, I did not want to use... Oh my god. And the thing is, the way this game checkpoints, I can't load past that. I'm gonna have to be committed. How did I get over there? I must have pushed left. Don't use it a second one. I must have accidentally pushed right and then pressed up and used an Undying Shard. I super duper did not want to do that. Oh boy. Okay, well, what's done is done. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, now as I recall, I have... Yes, gotten over there before. That's where I think most of our souls are. Okay. Okay. Thing is, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it was the really, really big guy across the gully that killed her. And here's the thing. Shield guy is back now. I am legit gonna try to run past this. Like, I'm gonna kill maybe a couple of these easy bait guys, but... like, having to fight, not having to, choosing to fight shield guy. Okay, cool. Yep. choosing to fight that guy for 10 minutes every time I respawn. I don't know what the overall detection range on that guy is. I don't know if he's going to continue to come after, but it's time to move on. I cannot believe this guy is still alive. There we go. Okay, now I really want to go get that spear guy, but is big asshole over there going to throw more rocks at me? Yep, he is very... Oh, no, don't fall. Don't fall. Also, why do I feel... Yep, there's another guy up there. That sucks. God damn it! Okay, I gotta figure out a way past this. Ricardo, how are you doing? I hope that you're having a great... Oh gosh, what is this, Thursday? Okay, maybe I can sort of... Yep. Now, I don't know what's to stop him from just doing that here, but I really want this guy dead. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on him. Yep, do your throw. Do your throw, buddy. All right. Okay, gives me a little bit of time to... No! Okay, we're back. That's fine. How do I not do that a second time? Already Friday for Ricardo. Yeah, time zones. They're a hell of a drug. Okay, how do I... Yes, get over here. Oh, he tricked me by jumping. Will you get back here? No, that's not what I meant, and you know it. Okay. Hopefully people who watch this get, you know, catharsis from A, feeling like they could do better, and also B, realizing that they're not subjecting themselves to putting on this particular show. I really do enjoy this game. I really do. But I just would like to be better at it. God, the shield breaker does not work on this guy's... And he doesn't attack often enough. There we go. And he dropped a heal. Okay, everything is forgiven, dude. I love you now. Okay, thank God that guy was stuck on geometry or whatever. Okay, so this is farther than I've been. I've never been down here. Any number of things could be lethal. Also, I have sort of lost track of where Big Rock Asshole is. I do see this. I can go down there. I don't know if it will kill me. Let me see if I can get some sort of vision on where it goes. Nope. Sounds like Ricardo's had a busy day of moving things around the house. Yeah, it's always interesting how the right amount of physical exertion can really wipe you out. Even if you're accustomed to doing workouts or otherwise physically active, sometimes when you have a task in front of you, like, I need to get all of this stuff moved or set this up over here, you're so focused on it that you don't realize how much you're exerting yourself until it's over. Okay. So I've cleared this rock obstruction. The only thing oh, you know what? We saw some panels up above that looked like they could be, what's them, like rotated, and I bet now they will rotate. I think I had to clear that rock obstruction for them to be able to do that. Which means, for the first time this episode, we've made meaningful progress, because now that that obstruction is cleared, I won't have to go down there again. Okay, I hear... Yeah, see that over there? That's where the thing went, wasn't it? I bet it was. I bet I can hit that now. Though not from here. Okay. Nice. Okay, more healing. I will take it. There's another thing over there to swing on, I'm just now seeing, but I don't want to try to go on the rock wall while that guy is available to throw spears. Can I get over to him? Not that I can see, but if I dodge just right, if I dodge better than that, that is not close enough for me to flame jump over to, right? Yeah. I think this might be the way I have to do it. Alright, we're gonna find out if Spear Guy can knock me off a rock wall. No. God, I should just roll around it. Nope! I don't like this guy. Okay, this guy does not take much damage. But the glowing red eyes usually means I think that he is not going to respawn. So if we can get him. Oh, no, don't kill me, don't kill me. Yes! Okay. I feel really good about that use of Fury Power. Hey, Brave, how you doing? Piece of adamantine. Fantastic! That was almost a devastatingly effective ambush. Oh god, I don't want the spear guy on this level. I'm gonna try to encounter these guys singly for a moment. Okay, one of you come up, but only one. Okay, that's not what I asked. Okay, in a tight quarters is worse than anything, so I'm gonna get some distance. Okay. All right, starting to get my groove back here. Not dead yet, anyway. Now, why did I want to come over here except for the collectible? Ricardo is saying that he finds cleaning around the house generally more tiring than playing football for hours. Yeah, it's weird how that works. I know exactly what you are referencing, although maybe not the football for hours. Always like playing soccer. So anytime I talk about playing sports, please do not mistake that for being good at it. What was the point of this area? Maybe there's not a point yet. Maybe I have to do something to get this area prepped for use. Or maybe just clearing the way so that I can do things because I don't have a spear guy throwing at. Okay, I'm gonna head back. Hello to More Than a Mia, and hello to Golden Globers, who I believe... Oh, wait, I can't go back. if I drop from here, she just drops, right? There's no way to jump away from the wall. Okay. I'm going to try it over here, but I'm pretty sure... Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. I believe Golden Glovers just donated a bit. Thank you very much. Yeah, If I let go, I'm just going to drop. So, I have to think of a different way to get back. Oh, you know what? I can definitely jump from here. Yeah. Wait, no. This'll do it. Well, now I can go back if I need to. What direction is that? North? I just don't know what I would go over there for. Glad I got the enemies, but I'm not sure what else would have been available there. This is the most successful I've been so far at thinning out the seemingly infinite gauntlet of bad guys in this area. So I'm feeling pretty good about this so far. I guess it's another one of those things where I just needed a little bit of time to recharge. I don't like the sound of that snarling, though. Okay, another rock path. In environments this sophisticated, I'm usually just taking it on faith that I'm doing the right thing. Okay, but that's the one that goes over there, I believe. And I bet we can rotate that now. Just have to figure out a way over there. This is not high enough to soar. Oh, I don't have to soar. Okay. I bet we can do this now. Now, we're going to see if it stops rotating in the right location, or if I have to use freezy powers. That feels like the right location. Okay. So one, I don't know if you'd call it innovation, but balance thing in this game and Fallen Order that I really appreciate is the fact that falling off of a high cliff like here takes a chunk of lives but doesn't outright kill you. That, to me, like, the fact that the Dark Souls games will just outright kill you and send you back, and then you have to, like, find the specific section of ledge that you fell off of to get your currency back, that, I mean, fine, you know, that's fine, but it just strikes me as being unnecessarily punitive. Like, oh, you made a misstep. Get good, nub. Oops. Okay, I really, yes, want to aim that way. Okay, hopefully that's a shortcut. Except it's not, because I've never seen that waterfall, and it's encroaching lake. Pretty cool. I like liquid dynamics, but oh, it is a shortcut. I bet when that fills up, I can freeze the water and jump up here. I want to see where that goes so that I can find a way back. I'm getting some agreement in chat. Yeah, when I die from being bad at combat, I feel like I deserve that. When I die from misstepping and falling off of a cliff, and it's like, now go all the way back, it's like, well, I didn't learn anything. I just kind of felt dumb for a second. I don't know. Oh, I've been here, though, right? This seems kind of familiar. I feel like I remember a big claw guy. He has a really, really devastating attack that can kill me pretty much in one hit. Oh, I think he found me. Oh, crap. Did not matter how ready I thought I was for that. Yeah, I'm no apologies for that. Oh, yes, I can switch back out of it. Okay. True. So Ricardo is saying that there's games where it makes sense. Yeah, something like in Grand Theft Auto, you definitely want that degree of realism. If you just sort of like tumbled off of the top of a skyscraper and respawned a heartbeat later with a small amount of Franklin's lives missing. Okay, I'm still... So that's the Vulgrim, right? And actually, let me go back there and we're going to spend some souls. I'm just trying to figure out where that shortcut brought me, because I don't want to have to fight Shield Guy every single time I die. So I'm going to practice going there from this Vulgrim. But before we do that, we're going to go back to Maker's Forge, because I want to see if we can do some more weapon upgrades. I need to hit a lot harder. That's the thing with these games. Sometimes the issue is you don't have enough lives to take a hit. I can take a few hits, you know, it's fine. But what I really need is when I'm squaring off against Big Claw Guy or Big Shield Guy or Big Rock Guy, I need to be able to hit them hard enough that they feel it.
What do you need, horseman?
What do I need? That's a good question. So I can't buy pieces of adamantine, but slivers are certainly available. Yeah. So I want to buy 3 plus 5. So I'm going to go buy as many slivers as I can possibly afford, and we will work forward from there. Brave is saying that the PS4 version has some frame rate issues with the drills. So on some of the wide-angle shots in that sort of quarry area, I am seeing a few frame rate drops. It hasn't affected combat at all. It's mostly when I'm sort of looking around. But it doesn't seem particularly pronounced. I'd estimate that it's dropping into the 50s as opposed to like getting really choppy. Show me your wares. Sliver of adamantine, right?
A wise decision.
3, 4, 5. All right, which is as many as I can afford. So let's try to aim careful and make sure that we put them to good use. And I also have all the graphics dialed up all the way. So if I just touch down the draw distance a little bit, I bet it would even out those brief frame rate drops. Upgrade weapon.
Down a mighty herd, are we?
Yeah, so of the set, I think I definitely want to do the mallet. That's doing the most work against like Big Shield Guy, for example.
Some of my best work.
All right, and then after that, I would need fragments or pieces. Oh, you know, there's a couple more things that I can do slivers on. Salvation, I'm the least interested in doing upgrades on that, only because it's utilitarian, but I just can't see it transitioning to a major weapon. Looking forward to finding out what Essence of a Chosen, where that comes from.
Greetings. Please take your time.
Yeah, if I see any sort of frame rate drifts, because the frame rate drops, they may not translate super well onto the stream, but I'll sort of call out when I see them next time. So if I remember correctly, we can get to our shortcut going this way and bypass Shield Guy. Not that I don't want to fight him ever, but sort of want to make some forward progress. Also, this sluice gate is open. I bet I can get up there with a rocket jump. Well, if I've ever been up here, it hasn't been recent. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm back here. Okay. I would really prefer to have a full wrath bar before taking that guy on. So if I go down there, I am dead for sure. Down there, I mean. Yeah, there's no way, and I don't want to lose the souls that I have. So let's see what else I can do with my time on this mortal plane. Brave is saying that there's several different paths, and that he wants me to... Oh! Hold on. So apparently if you save while you're on the... sorry, pause while you're on the wall, it drops you off the wall. I take no responsibility for that. But Brave was saying that he wants to explore... he wants to see all the different paths. So do I, believe me. The trouble is I'm not yet... oh, okay, I can see which way to go, and it's going to be that way. So let's see what else we've got cooking. Alright, this opens from the other side, which is fine. This is how I got here, I think. Hold on, let me go up here. Yes, so this is how I reached this area, so there's no point in going back, at least not yet. So, I think I should continue in that direction. Yeah, which is apparently going to be like this. Get myself a little platform here. Yeah, in all but a few games, usually I want to see as much as there is. So I'm not in a hurry to like beeline it to the end. I want to, you know, see all the stuff and explore all the different paths. Whoa, crap. Okay, that was very dumb. The wrong mode altogether. Oh, he does throw spears at the sphere. Should be able to swing across here. If there's other ways back, I will return. Okay. Let's try this again with more spirit. Is that a shield guy? Man, okay. Well, we'll figure it out. Okay. So I'm 0 for 3, 0 for 4 on the barrel boss. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with shield guy separately. Let me get spear guy. Oh, I'm out of healing. Okay. Well, this is where this ends because I am not going to spend any consumables here. Yep. No surprises, but that's okay. I feel like that particular life, I got a lot of mileage out of the healing that I had, so... going to be able to make some real headway this time as well, I hope. First thing, we're going to go jump across that gully and see if we can get the giant claw monster. Oh, I wasn't thinking of that specific one, but sure. Alright, I gotta get a lot smarter about fighting him. Oh, he tried to fake me out. He's like, oh, I'm done with you. Turned away. Now, I may have imputed an unnatural level of cunning to him. I'm not sure he's going to keep falling for that. I feel like ideally I always want to be at, you know, just -1 heal. Because I don't think that enemies will ever drop a heal if you're at maximum. And if I can carry, what, 6 heals, and I'm always at 5, then, like, I should get that one, right? Yeah, so I should just use a heal the very next time that I can and always try to get maximum mileage out of them. So, it's worth noting because I was watching Diesel Jones. All the days are blurring together. Let's just go with yesterday. We were watching Diesel Jones at DIEZELJONES. Good friend of the stream. I really enjoy his episodes. And during his Division 2 playthrough, he sort of asked the chat, hey, what do you think about this coronavirus situation, COVID-19, as the kids call it? At the time of this recording, which is, what, March 11th or 12th? Like I said, the days are blurring together a little bit. Big stories. You know, all of the major sports, basketball and hockey, have been suspended until further notice. Broadway has closed. Disneyland has closed in California, although Disney World in Florida is still open. A lot of that going around. You know, entire school systems closing down for multiple weeks at a time. Okay, I've already been over there. There's nothing new for me there. Yeah, so let's head over here. Last Claw guy I did okay with, so let's see. My sort of general thought on the topic is I feel like there's a lot of conversation about the potential fatalities from COVID-19. What I think is only just starting to be understood is the economic and social impact of having wide swaths of the population potentially falling sick at the same time, not being able to go into work, or worse, having to go into work and then spreading it to others. And sort of the social and economic costs, as well as just the personal costs of having people get sick and potentially passing it on to loved ones who then have to deal with it. All I'm trying to say is that there's a lot to measure here that goes beyond simply what is the fatality rate and what is the cost to us as human beings in our society. That's sort of something to consider as we go through this. Okay, we do have an alternate path here.
So gaudy. It would be quite nice.
Another foolish demon building a temple to himself. All hail the conqueror.
And let me maybe, if not end, then at least underscore that I hope that everybody watching this now and in the future, all of our viewers, all the people who become viewers in the future, all the people who watch this later on, just as a general blanket statement, I hope you are well, I hope you are safe, I hope that however this comes to pass, it is as unbad as it can be. Oh, some of his strikes are just so fast. Brave is noting that having to go to work sick would be the mark of a dumb employer. Unfortunately, here in the United States of America, it's not universally true, but it is commonly true. Everyone knows someone who does not have paid sick days, who is at risk of losing their job if they call out for almost any reason. It's easy for people in jobs that respect their rights to underestimate the weight of being in a job that does not. It's a real thing in the United States. But the thing is, let's not bury the lead. I really agree with you. It is a deeply unwise employer that forces their employees to come into work sick in a way that's going to affect customers, affect others at work, spread the disease. It's a terrible idea, and yet again, it is very much a norm in the United States. I am fortunate enough to work at a job that would encourage me not to come in if I were sick. Part of that is because part of the job is working with individuals who may have some compromised immune systems, and it's very much trying to watch out for their well-being. I have also worked at jobs within my life that would not accept going out sick, and I know people today in my life who don't have that. Don't have the ability to call out sick when necessary, is what I mean by that. Yeah, no, Brave, we are 100% on the same level with that. I assure you. I hope it is not a severe pandemic here that leads to a societal change. I would much rather have society change for the better on its own. However, that may be a side effect of what happens here, that if there's proper coverage of jobs where people felt like they did not have the ability to call out when it was immediately necessary, that may lead to some long-term changes. COVID-19, like the human toll that we are in the midst of, it's not a topic that I enjoy talking about in my fun video game Darksiders stream about the apocalypse, but it is such a ubiquitous topic at the moment that it feels equally odd not to touch on it. You gotta learn that double swipe, man. In a weird way, that's not really right. For some reason, and I don't know if it's related to this current topic, but I've had a hankering to get back into 2 Point Hospital, which is fun because for whatever reason, the 2 Point Hospital streams that we did back when that game came out were like among the least popular I've ever done. And that's really saying something. Oh, come on, buddy. Just go down. Have a nap. You know you deserve it. Yeah, to just draw a point of color here in the United States at this time, there is a plaza that I have gone to eat lunch, not every day, but it's a common place that I go at least a couple times every week when I'm working at one of my normal sites, and I have never seen it the way that it was today. Today, in the middle of the day, at lunchtime, it was, the parking lot was packed. There was a river of carts fully loaded with paper towels and bottled water that was coming out of one of the local sort of big box stores. There were lines at the gas station. It was 6 times as many people as I have seen in the middle of the holiday season. In the middle of this shopping plaza, and all of them. No! I thought I had time to heal. All of them were there to get supplies, basic supplies. And I have a friend who sort of asked me about this, and my general takeaway is that I feel like there's a misunderstanding where people see that behavior and they're like, oh, people are hoarding to resell, which I guess might be true, or, oh, people are doing that because they think that they're going to get quarantined for long periods of time. No, I think what I see and what I hear from people is they're worried about disruptions in the supply chain. They're worried that if they don't get it now, it might be weeks before they are back in stock, so better to stock up now in case I need it. It's not about denying their fellow man, nor is it about, this is going to get bad for a second, or like, oh, I think I might get quarantined by the government. I mean, what I see and hear from people is, well, if everybody's getting sick and the trucks aren't running and the manufacturers aren't manufacturing, who knows when the next amount of toilet paper is going to come in? You know, it doesn't seem so much to be motivated by panic so much as looking at the news cycle and saying, I don't know how disruptive this is going to be, so I just want to make sure that I have what my family needs. Now, that doesn't explain the people who go to the store and buy, 500 rolls of toilet paper. That's just straight up hoarding, but, whatever. Ricardo, you're saying that's long. Sorry, I'm not sure what's long. If it was about the sort of the lines at the store or whatever, yeah, it's what I'm not seeing, like, I don't feel like I'm seeing people panic. Not yet. What I feel like I'm seeing people doing is, okay, let's be smart and make sure that we have what we need. And maybe I'm misreading it. I'm not seeing people push. I'm not seeing people fight. I'm not seeing people make unreasonable demands at the store. I see worse behavior on Black Friday over cheap television, I've seen people be unreasonable, and I'm not seeing unreasonable. Not yet. Oh, wait, the message got really long. Hold on. And so Brafe is saying that is panic. It might be. I'm not the most like intuitive person in terms of telling what's happening inside of people. I am highly reliant on people to express what they're feeling rather than expect me to guess it. Okay, oh, I was not looking for giant crab monster. I'm gonna take a pass on that fight this time. And that one up there. Let's go get those souls back. Try to find out what's at the end of this ridge. I don't know why I said ridge. I meant hallway. I feel like I'm hearing too much about the Resident Evil 3 remake, only because, like, I'm seeing a lot of direct coverage of, like, actual gameplay things in Resident Evil 3, the Resident Evil 3 remake that's coming. I'm seeing a lot of direct news coverage of, like, oh, here are new abilities that the enemies have. It's like, wouldn't that be more fun to discover on your own? I'm not sure that, like, Resident Evil 2 remake did really, Resident Evil 2 remake did really, really well. Capcom, you don't have to sell this by giving away fun, clever surprises. You can keep that in your back pocket. It's fine. I guess my loose advice is don't... If you see any news headlines about Resident Evil 3 Remake, especially ones from like a week ago, because this is not particularly topical, just don't read them. Try to avoid seeing them. Oh, I really thought I could kill him before I did that. more than the other enemies, Claw Guy really seems bummed when he goes down. Like, he stacks that one claw into the ground, he tries to stay on his feet, and he just can't make it. Brave is saying that there's an item in the inventory that gives me an extra life. Yes, I believe it's right here, and I used one earlier. I'm not sure if you were here. I used one like a chump. My goal is to save that until, like, a boss fight. Remember the fight against, who was it, Lust? Where it really took absolutely every resource that I had at the time to beat that? I'm trying to save it for, like, a critical moment like that. Like, let's say that this guy up here, the guy with, like, the Roman candles or whatever, let's say that he gets a lucky hit and he takes me down. I don't want to, like, burn one of my come back from death free cards on him. I want it to be against, like, Pride, where, like, I really need that extra life bar to get through it. But, I mean, like, thank you for, like, it's good that I am aware that it's there. It's just I discovered it in the worst possible way because I burned one like an idiot at the beginning of the stream. Okay, should I just skip this guy? Like, should I just go like this? I kind of feel like it's time to... I've proven I can beat him. Maybe it's time to prove that I don't need to. Okay, I have not been down here yet. I really want to beat the guy underneath, though. But yeah, no, for real, like, do not underestimate my ability to overlook a critically valuable thing in my inventory at the moment that I need it. If you are familiar with Divinity Original Sin 2, I finished that game, and then I looked back afterwards. Like, I didn't want to consult any wikis or anything like that. At the end of the game, after I was done with Divinity Original Sin 2, I looked at a wiki. It's like, okay, walk me through this whole crafting system. Like, what didn't I get? And the answer, as it turned out, was any of it. I missed so many options because I just didn't know that they were there, because I didn't engage with the crafting system in the way that I should have. Now, I don't regret that, but it's just an example of, like, you know, in a way, I passed the game in a much more challenging fashion than it needed to be. Realistically, though, it would have been helpful to have somebody say, okay, the crafting you really need to do. You really need to sit down and figure it out. Okay, complete loop. Got it. Went all the way around. Now, I suspect this is the elevator call button, that I don't need to press it. It's just to call the elevator if it's not present.
This goes on forever.
Clearly someone's compensating.
Did you just make a joke? This is bad. Even, dare I say, with apologies, stupid mistress.
What are you so afraid of? It looks to be another would-be demon conqueror.
Not would-be. Will. Easy, milady. There's no need for steel or whips.
Another demon with a mysterious agenda. Do you know Volgrim? I believe you two would get along.
No, milady. Where Volgrim deals in trash, Abraxas trades in glass. My reputation precedes me, I see.
It does. Someone wants you dead.
They can get in line. The meek always envy the strong. Isn't that right, Watcher?
Lovely, but the Lord of Hollows seems to think you're a meddler.
You've seen the traitor? Where?
Matters not. What matters is that he wants you dead, and I want to know why.
You're a clever woman. It takes but one eye and half an ear to tell, so I'll give it to you straight. That will be the home of a very, very important demon. Someone who will win this war once and for all. And I will stand by his side. The traitor doesn't like that. The traitor fears change. Better the devil you know and all that.
And what of the traitor? What does the Lord of Hollows want?
Sometimes the birds win. Sometimes the bats. Balance. But the traitor wants more. The false lord would be a false god. He would hollow this planet as he hollows souls. That is his becoming. He sent you against me because he knows that when my lord is installed, Abraxas will find the traitor and pull the organs from his backside for what he's done. Milady's job is to keep order. The Lord of Hollows believes he is order. If the lady is as the lady does, she should kill the traitor soon, before he rises. But if you're going to surprise me, please get on with it. I have an empire to build.
Wait, what? I have no opinion of this. I could flip a coin. Kill one demon or kill the other demon. I have no idea how I'm supposed to make this decision. Literally none. Well, I'll tell you what. The Lord of Hollows has given me a lot of good stuff, and this guy seems like he's kind of a jackass, and also he keeps calling Fury Milady, which is, like, the worst. Yeah, we're gonna kill Abraxas. And by the way, we're not gonna kill Abraxas. I'm just gonna choose this.
You are quite the silver-tongued demon, aren't you?
The original.
It shall make a fine trophy, then.
Shoot yourself.
Oh, I don't think this is gonna go my way.
No demon can outlast me. For all demons, no demon can outlast me.
Oh, Christ. So I'm not going to bother with Wrath ability here because I don't have all my heals. Yeah. Well, we got him 1/6 of the way down. Not bad for a first try. Oh, Mia's asking why is Milady the worst. Now I just have to remember how to get back to him. Milady is very much an internet meme for the fedora-wearing, gamer-gator... Oh, I'm trying to think of, like, the proper phrase for it. I should really run past this guy if my goal is to do a boss run.
Taste the sting of my wit.
It is like, Oh, okay. No. Okay, that guy wins a medal, okay? The guy with the full pack of rocks on his back that successfully killed a horseman of the apocalypse, he gets a medal. Yep, he who dies has it. Yep, he who dies has all of it. Yeah, Mia sometimes has a way of asking for clarification on internet memes that are so like embedded in the culture that I don't know how to describe them. But he who, and by the way, hello to he who, is nailing it in one. The trope, the stereotype of the would-be suave ladies man, the incel with the fedora, and as he who dies puts it, the neck beard, the poor personal hygiene, the shockingly regressive ideas on what women can and cannot be allowed to do in society. Very likely to have beliefs like normies and females are ruining games. It's the whole thing. So Abraxas is really channeling some modern day internet shit-hattery. So what I'm learning from all of this in the game right at the moment is I need to just run past this. Like, if we're going to make a real run at Abraxas, it's going to happen by way of sprinting past those guys. They take slightly too long to kill, and I've burned 2 heals getting past them. By the way, Hihu, congratulations on the new build, if you're still here. Congratulations on, like, it sounds like it really all came together perfectly. I've seen your, and I think we've spoken, at least briefly in the comments of other channels, about the fact that everything runs great. I saw you in Patikin's channel today mentioning that it's an embarrassment of riches. You can play anything you want, and it all runs great. So much that it's not yet certain what you want to do a deep dive into. That's great. Okay, we got to heal back. Take that. Hopefully I can ice this guy as successfully as I did last time. Here's my personal style guide, not that anyone in the world necessarily cares, but this is just for me. In any sentence or context in which the word woman would fit properly, use that. In other words, I saw a woman today crossing the street. That flows a lot better, and it's a lot more humanizing than saying I saw a female cross the street. As a general rule, and this is just the way that I think about it myself, and I've sort of cleared this with others that I know. General rule of thumb, woman is person, female is adjective. Female is a description. A woman is a human being and should be addressed as such. That's sort of how I go with it. Sorry, just checking chat real quick. Okay. All right. That blade throw cannot be allowed.
For all demons, die!
Oh, I had him in such a good pattern, too.
The master was concerned about you and your brothers. Pardon.
Oh, fuck you! I don't even know what that was.
Send him out. I'm your brother.
I hate that move.
I have the fools with a bell at my back.
Okay. Okay, I feel pretty good about that. I didn't use Wrath mode because if I can just get a little bit closer on it, I think I can beat this guy. He Who Dies is saying that it looks like I've learned the controls. I also might just be fluking through it. But that did feel really good. That felt like a very productive fight, so thank you. I'm just trying to set expectations for the next version. But yeah, let's run past these guys. We're going to see the absolute minimum number of these guys that I got to square off against. I probably should have done that guy. All right, noted. Now, I think this guy is a requirement because I can't get past him to call the elevator without drawing his attention. I would love to send the elevator back down so that it's ready for the next run. That's great. He Who Dies says that as of next week, he's finally ready to start streaming properly, playing what he wants at the pace that he wants. That is the goal. That is the recommendation I would give to anyone streaming. Don't chase fads. Don't be pressured by members of the audience. Don't second guess what you enjoy. Play what you like, and then the audience will find you. Yeah, I can't send that back down, so... All right, brother. So I gotta learn how to not take that hit.
I have the fools with a bell at my back.
The trouble with tornadoes is they really make it difficult to see him, so I probably won't do this next time. Did a lot of damage, though. Okay, now he's gonna throw. Yep.
But not clever enough.
Oh no. I don't know what this is. Nope.
This ends now.
Oh God. Eat it. Eat it. Dude, no, dude, no. No, 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 no. Oh God. Okay.
You're on the wrong side of history.
I'm no one's lady. Mistress, this would be a fine time to leave.
Good luck with your tower, demons. Pray I have no call to come back.
So now we just walk away? The freshly severed soul of Abraxas, burning hot with demonic energy. There is a sense that the soul is still sentient, aware. So we get his soul, but not his life. Interesting. Is that the soul of a chosen? What is it? What's the crafting material that I need and don't have? It's something of a chosen. Well, we'll find out the next time I find a... Oh, shit. I think I left my souls upstairs. I'm not sure I got my souls. And I'm also not sure that they're worth going back for. You know what? There's more souls in the world. It's fine. He who is asking what happened, if it was about the giant red wrath mode, that is Fury's ultimate and I think true form, which can only be filled up when the currently empty red swirl at the top. Ladies and gentlemen, the new Lord of Hell, that guy. I beat Abraxas and that guy was what took me down. Okay, so Brave is pointing out that the Lord of Hollows asked me to do that. I wonder if that's a hint that I should go see the Lord of Hollows. That is a fine idea, but it does require me to know where he lives. I don't have any souls, so there's no point in going back there. Oh, I bet he lives here. Yeah, let's give this a shot, and if I'm wrong, I can always come back. I think here's a genuine fact. I think I probably use wars like Wrath mode in all of the first Darksiders, maybe twice, and I'm not even sure twice because there's basically a point in the tutorial where you have to do it, and again, it's not a point of pride. I just didn't think to do it ever.
A final encounter.
Mistress, wait!
Lord of Hollows, what's happening?
Now, answer me!
Are you here to end me?
You should know. You prophesized it.
Yes, I did. And if there was ever a time to strike me down, it is here, now, before my becoming. So, what comes next, horseman?
Yo, I don't know. So Abraxas said that this guy is going to get real bad and do bad stuff, but it's the apocalypse, and Fury doesn't care. Humanity's over. Creation is over. The angels and the demons have slaughtered each other, and everything is left in ruin and rubble. So why the hell do I care, or she care, if this guy is going to get bad someday? Also, she's a horseman of the apocalypse. If this guy gets too big for his britches, she's going to cut off his britches. It's done. I don't see any reason to fight this guy right now. Should I fight this guy? Is there any reason to do this? Like, I guess I'm going to get like a his soul as well, right? Is that the benefit? Do I want that? I have no idea. I'm literally thinking out loud about this because I feel like from a role-playing perspective, I can think of absolutely no reason to have this fight. And from a gameplay perspective, if it's going to make her better and like an easier time progressing through the game, then yeah, I surely want to do this. Oh, he was saying that maybe this guy gets bad enough to undo you. Well, first you'd have to undo those chains on his back. Okay, I can't spend my life thinking about this. My personal inclination is that I should spare him. He who is voting off with his head. Do we have any votes in chat? Does anybody... Brave is voting spare him. Mia's vote is going to be to kill him. Boy, if this was a narrative game, I would absolutely spare him. Yeah, I'm going to spare him. You know what? We'll leave the kill him for a replay down the line at some point. If I'd done this in reverse, if I'd agreed to kill this guy and then went to go kill Abraxas, I totally would have murdered them both. Here's the thing, and then I'm going to do it. This guy's never done me wrong. All he has done is give Fury more abilities. It just doesn't seem like a sensible thing to kill this guy.
Abraxas said you mean to hollow the earth. That you used me to gain the power to do so.
The demon who speaks true. Now I have seen everything, but Abraxas did not.
Tell me.
There was a time long ago when I belonged to the Charred Council.
Liar!
Is it so difficult to believe that I could be counted among their number? I was a force for balance, believed in the work of the Council. But after eons, I became disenfranchised. Their feeble lip service toward the very concept of maintaining balance became all too dogmatic. They quickly reduced their focus to policing the forces of heaven and hell. But in doing so, they did not account for humanity.
Humanity? They are but
Hairless simian. Yes. Playthings of angels and demons, the forgotten class. But they were meant for so much more. Humans were always meant to embody the universal balance. They were created to evolve.
You flatter them.
No. They simply do not fear them as others do. Someone means to prevent humanity from reaching its full potential. They did so with this premature war.
And the Council?
Allowed it to happen, and no, they cannot prove it. It was removed from their ranks long ago. But I heard whispers and saw the signs. Thus I prepared my gathering of souls, from angels, from demons, from humans. It's an endeavor meant to offer humanity the opportunity to see its potential realized. My final penance for a lifetime of complicity.
I don't understand!
I am the vessel. You are the guardian. As I said when we met, to achieve balance and save this world from heaven and hell, one must choose a side. I have chosen mine. It's you, Fury. Now, what do you choose?
I choose life.
It is a good feeling to have a purpose again. Isn't it? My becoming.
The trinket trembles, threatening to shatter from the immense pressure of what it contains. Voices call out, once a loud roar and quiet as a whisper.
He was mad. matters the rest.
Something else you want to tell me, mistress?
Yes. I'm tired of demons with delusions of grandeur.
Good eating. Please take your time.
So I don't know. I feel like that was. I feel good about that decision. I'm not walking away from that saying like, "Oh God, what have I unleashed? What fresh hell is here?" I want to see if what I got like. Okay. Rider's Mercy. Did I get that recently? I feel like I've had that. And then this is what it may be is unclear. Okay. So we don't get to know what Mysterious Stone Sigil is. Hopefully that comes out fighting the last guy and just makes everything okay. All right. Well, if nothing else, this has been an eventful episode. I was worried that the whole time would be spent grinding against random guys to try to get crafting materials, but we beat a boss and talked another one into basically exploding into glowing dust. Ow. Yeah, see, this is why nobody fights you, Claw Guy. You take a really long time and do a lot of damage. Now, I feel like we're going to go a little bit forward, but I don't... Wait, have I been... Yes, that's where the shortcut goes. And this is the other way. Okay. Wait, was there anything else over here, though? I feel like once I found the shortcut, I started going all shortcut all the time. I don't remember if there was anything else over here that I wanted to explore or look at. This is just the big quarry, right? There's nothing else. Yeah, I don't know. That feels like I'm pretty well explored. Yeah, I thought Abraxas was going to be the rest of the night. He was, at least for me, significantly easier than the last couple sins. Like, also, as long as I have a minute here, can we? I just want to underscore, while none of them are on stage, the design of all of the deadly sins so far have really been impressive. They all look different. They are all immediately evocative of what they are supposed to be. I'm still thinking about gluttony. But I'm a terrible artist, right? I can't draw a stick figure, but I have a very clear image in my head of what all of the different deadly sins in this game look like. And I cannot remember if I've made this comparison point, but the movie Shazam also had the 7 deadly sins included as characters, and their designs were terrible. You couldn't tell what any of them are. You couldn't tell what they were supposed to be. They were all sort of just weird, gray, mottled nothings. I was really, really nonplussed by the way that Shazam handled its 7 deadly sins. And you might say, well, it's intended for a younger audience. Yeah, I'm not looking for lust to have like a giant cock or anything. I'm just saying that it should look something like what it's supposed to represent. So here's the thing, I actually don't really want to fight these guys, but there's some collectibles that I saw underneath this platform, and I'm trying to figure out how to get to them. Oh, it's not going to be this way, though. Nope, I'm not going to be able to float to them. Okay. Probably gonna, yep, die here. Mia's saying that she does want lust to be designed that way. I can think of other ways that I might want to see the concept of lust presented, but to each their own. I'm hoping to make it to 1 additional Volgrum. We've actually made a lot of progress, but for anybody who watches this episode followed by the next one, it might feel like nothing happened. Like, I'm gonna skip that episode and go back. Wait, he's still at the same weird churny room?
You will fall.
Hey, I think that's the most success I've had against Big Claw Guy. Brave is agreeing with the rundown of the deadly sins. Yeah, they really phoned that in. The design of the deadly sins. I had a variety of responses to Shazam. I think the most important thing to understand about Shazam is that it is a superhero movie with very much a younger audience in mind, and that it's difficult to judge it in its entirety outside of that. I hate this guy. Outside of that consideration, because in a movie designed for adults, I would have a lot of feedback on some of their design choices. Not just about the deadly sins I'm talking about. I feel like the movie made a series of unusual decisions that somehow still felt like it was in keeping with the general DC movieverse idea of superheroes are kind of dipshits and do not have your best interests at heart and are mostly just doing good by accident. That kind of feels like the way that the DC movies are being designed. That said, and, you know, maybe I'm just a real glutton for punishment, I am very much looking forward to the Robert Pattinson Batman movie, just as I was looking forward to the Ben Affleck one. I like Batman as a character. I like the different directions that the character can be taken in. I really don't want to fight this guy. He takes so long.
Taste the sting of my whip.
Interestingly, I have extremely low expectations for Wonder Woman 1984. Like, I'm actually really concerned about it because it feels like it's been development longer than expected, and the DC movies are so wildly uneven in their quality that I just have doubts that lightning can strike twice. I really liked Wonder Woman. Yeah, I'm gonna die here again. I enjoyed Wonder Woman very, very much, and even bringing back Patty Jenkins as I think the name of the director, and of course it's got many of the same cast members. Like, you want to be excited for it, but like every other DC movie is just so depressing and poorly executed and misunderstands the qualities of the characters that people like about them, that it becomes an exercise in suspension of your disbelief that they could do another good movie. Hopefully it'll be great. You know, I would love for Wonder Woman 1984 to be as good as the first. We're gonna do another get the hell past this run. Oh, he got me. Okay. Don't walk off the edge. Okay. Okay. How do I just, like, get past this guy and also find the collectibles that are underneath this platform? Well, oh! I can probably completely fail. Oh, look at this. That's all I had to do, I think. Yep, I'm underneath the platform. Awesome. Okay, let's get out of here. Wait! There's yet more space dust on that book. It's got an achievement, and I'm not sure for what. Sure. That's what I meant to do. Oh, hey, we got a Volgrum. Fantastic. And all 83 souls to spend on him. Okay, I'll tell you what, as long as there's a Volgrum here and I don't have to run that gauntlet, let's go kick the shit out of Big Shield guy. Maybe get some souls back in the process. I'm gonna just pin this guy. Nope. I was gonna say, I wonder if we can just keep this guy permanently stun locked and... Alright, this thing is sucking up all the wrath that I'm creating, so we're gonna get that back. Oh, nerds. I think he ate that with a shield, which is disappointing. I'm not... No! Big hammers were never really my thing. The closest that I ever got, oh, hello, was in Skyrim. The character that I built was, I wanted to play a very basic character as opposed to the overly complicated and definitely not fun, like, beefy magey archetype. So I just went with a warrior that, sword and board, except instead of sword, it was a big mace. And I really had a lot of fun with Skyrim. Okay, now, instead of 83 souls, I've got 10,000. So, let's put some careful thought into how I'm going to spend them.
Please.
I am
take
going
your
to
time.
go back to Maker's Forge, and we're going to see if I can get any more upgrades. I will say this, because I feel like I came off as negative on Shazam. It was fun enough, and I thought that the actor who played Shazam, whose name I should probably know, and it's not coming to mind, I thought that he really did a good job. Like, that role could have come off as being super creepy, especially like some of his interactions with some of the other kids. I thought he did a really, really good job. That role was as much his as Deadpool is to Ryan Reynolds. Like, they really did a good job with their respective characters, and I mean like in totally opposite ways. They really nailed that, I thought. Okay. I don't have enough pieces. I don't have enough slivers, but I could buy one. I could buy one sliver and get another point for that. Oh, I can do lots of mallet upgrades. At least one. Yeah. I don't have enough fragments. Okay, I might do the lance. Can I buy one fragment? So I would want a fragment and a sliver, and then 4 more slivers.
That's some blessings to you, Fury.
Oh my god, hold on. Something really huge happened. Hello to... I'm so sorry. Everybody raided, and I was, like, doing math. Hello to everybody who came over with the real cutie pie. Oh my gosh, there's so many people to say hello to. We've got Hunt to Win, we've got Real Cutie Pie, we've got Sonic Rain Boom. Minarchs, hello? By the way, is it Minarchs or Minarchs? A or B on that? Minarchs or Minarchs? I've always wondered, and I'm not sure that I've heard it said out loud. So, if you are joining us in progress, we're playing some Darksiders 3, and I'm just about to purchase some materials to upgrade my weapons. And as I recall, we wanted at least 1 fragment, at least 1 sliver, and then preferably 4 more slivers. So I'm going to see how many of these I can buy. Okay, and that Ferengi demon is very, very happy to accept souls in exchange for the crafting materials. Now we're just going to run down the path and visit this giant to do some quick crafting. Which is mostly just selecting things off a list, so we don't get a cool animation. So Minarchs is how it's pronounced, so I will attempt to remember that. Hello to Ruby Camel. Which hairdresser? Ruby Camel is asking, which hairdresser did Fury go to? Well, depending on the temperature, one wearing asbestos gloves. We'll show off some of those in just a second. Upgrade weapon. So, I definitely want to do the lance.
What beautiful havoc you'll wreak.
Let's do this.
What beautiful
the chains.
Some of my best.
And that might... Oh, no! I can also do... Salvation. Excellent. Very good.
Even deadlier.
Now, if I had 6 slivers, I could do that. It's going to be a ways off. And I don't have nearly enough for fragments. Boy, if I get 2 fragments, which I think is a little bit outside my price range, but I could upgrade the mallet again. Yeah, so if you guys are not yet familiar with Darksiders 3, Fury here has basically, this is her default form. Pretty nice, bright, like sort of purple or lilac hair, but in this mode she can do sort of her whip attacks. Pretty neat. But then you also get a secondary weapon depending on what color hair that you get. And I am partial to the bright orange fire ability that gives you some twin blades to fight with. Throw them out like that. Pretty nice. You also get lightning ability that gives you this cool lance. Let me do the fancier version of that. Like that, okay. Then we have purple hair, which is pretty neat. With this, you can do big hammer attacks, slow but super powerful. And then finally, we have awesome icy blue hair, and that comes with this sword that also, by the way, splits into 2. So I like her power set a great deal.
What would you ask of this humble merchant?
Well, we're going to
Please
slither into
take your
a
time.
serpent hole and then go back to the lowlands now that we've done all of our upgrading. Yeah, and you can switch between different modes at will. If you time it right, you can do it right in the middle of a combo. Oh, by the way, Cutie Pie, so did not get a chance to see your stream or the VOD of any of the Grand Theft Autos, Grand Theft Auto 5. How is that treating you? How are you liking that? Is that your first Grand Theft Auto game, or
Harry, that's no ordinary storm. Run!
is it just your first time with GTA 5?
You cannot fight the tempest. You must run.
Okay, I'm learning that I cannot fight a tornado. Sorry, everyone. 1 second. Wow, first GTA overall. So Mia, who's also in chat, she has been putting some consideration into doing some... Oh, God, that was stupid. Sorry, hold on. Let's be smarter about it. So in storm mode here, we get a little bit of a Princess Peach floaty jump. Now, she's a lot heavier in purple hair mode, so I'm hoping that this will protect us from the storm. Otherwise, we're going to go down here. For what it's worth, Cutie Pie, I really enjoyed GTA 5. If you enjoy it as well, I would say that GTA 4 was also a great deal of fun. Going earlier than that will produce games that have a very, very different feel to them. I don't know if I'm still supposed to run away from this storm, so I'm going to maybe circle the battlefield. You'll notice a compass up at the top center of the screen, and that red skull is pointing us towards the thing that we're hunting. So I'm going to continue to try to move towards that for the time being. Oh, hold on. Get in here.
You seem different, mistress.
Even if we stop the Seven, this world will be torn apart. For what? There will be a reckoning. I'm just not sure from where it will come.
Okay, but Brave was briefly alarmed that I'd missed where to go. But yeah, the skull got us pointed in the right direction. Oh, this is going to be a... shortcut, I bet. Let's just see where it opens up to. I have no memory of being here. Let me go search the other way as well. Yeah, I started playing the GTA games with... No, actually that's not true. I was about to say with GTA 3. I actually played the original Grand Theft Auto. I did not like it, and as a result, I didn't play the weird, like GTA 2 or the weird sort of British-themed expansion pack that they put out. So I'm just trying to see which of these is the more interesting way to go. Hold on a second. Okay, that way has the skull, so we're going to go explore this area. GTA London. Yeah, so I didn't play the top-down ones after the first one. I like the concept of playing as sort of a criminal, but those top-down games, I just didn't enjoy the gameplay of them. Then I saw GTA 3, and if you were not, like, playing games at the time or alive because you're that young, GTA 3 was... It is difficult to overstate how incredible that game looked when it came out. Okay. So the storm is overhead. And I feel like I need to go over here to get back out. For anybody joining in progress, Darksiders games are equal parts combat and sometimes some puzzle solving. And it feels very much like I'm in a puzzle-solving segment right now. Can I go down here? Yes. All right. Should be able to Samus Aran my way up here. Okay, not yet sure what to do with a big howling storm. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3, I remember seeing that game for the first time at a friend's house. It was, and if you look at it now, this is going to sound like a hilarious joke. That game was so realistic. The ability to go anywhere you wanted, to get into any car that you wanted, the vehicle physics, the way that the brake lights would come on when you hit the brake lights, like, that game was a revelation. It was amazing. And I remember getting into my car after playing it and being like, okay, stop for a second, because I need to remember that this is the real world and I can't just drive up on cars and hit people. Like, to be clear, there was no actual danger of that happening, but I remember, like, sort of resetting myself and like, okay, I had a lot of fun with the video game, but video game time is over. It was shockingly realistic, and you look at it now and it's just like a bunch of cartoon characters, and it's ridiculous. But like the motion capture of the characters and everything. And then from there I played 3 and Vice City, and yes, I figured out that I can resist strong currents, but thank you for letting me know. And so, with all of that said, within that rubric, GTA 4, I feel real comfortable telling to a modern person in the year 2020, you can go back and play that game, and it is still going to hold up. It's very impressive. It controls well, interesting characters, well-written dialogue, fun missions. Here's something to know about GTA 4. When you fail a mission, and you have to, like, go for a long drive to get back to where you were, you can hear completely different dialogue on the second visit. They put so much effort into... I am really not sure what to do with this. That storm is disruptive. Okay, so a block dropped down here. I can hit this block with my hammer. Maybe that's probably what I'm supposed to do. And then I can get up here. Maybe? Boy, I'm not sure. Ruby's asking, did I own the car that I got into? Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 3, I remember feeling like, this game could blur the lines for me, and didn't, you know, I didn't become like a horrible person who went around stealing cars or anything, but yeah, it's just a testament to how different that game felt than anything that had come before. And someone who is more of a game historian than I am will probably come along to correct this, but I believe that Grand Theft Auto 3 was the first open world game, the first example of a game that didn't have levels. It didn't have loading screens. You could go you could drive from one edge of the city to the next, and I just don't remember anything like that. Today, open world games are so ubiquitous that it's just its own genre, and like this game, you can walk for miles. I don't think I'd call this open world, but there's no load screens to it, unless you go into a serpent hole. I think I knocked my block into the block graveyard. This may not have gone my way. Hold on a second. That may not have worked out the way that I wanted. He Who Dies is saying that Jet Rocket from 1970 was the first open world game. I don't know if that's the year 1970 or if the name of the game was actually Jet Rocket from 1970. Hold on. New achievement. Brave is saying that he's never seen someone break the game here the way that I have. That's concerning. Okay, I think I know what to do. I don't know how to do it, but here's what I think I need to do. So, for anybody sort of coming in, Fury's various modes have other options, which including, when in ice mode, she can walk on water and freeze it. So I'm betting that what I have to do is get that block, freeze the water, and then get it all the way over to hold this button down. There's just one problem. I don't know how to get another block. I don't know where the last one came from, so let me look around here for a second. Oh, maybe it came down when I stood on this. Yes. Okay. Okay, good. Yes, we'll get that into position. Now, what I want to do is freeze the water and knock the block all the way over before the ice melts. Okay, and now go like this, and boom! Haha! We did it! The real cutie pie is saying that she can't believe she's never seen this game before. This game is very, very good. Here's my elevator pitch for all of the Darksiders games. Whoa! Sorry, I'm stuck. Especially 1 and 3. So there's Darksiders, Darksiders 2 on the PC that's available as the definitive edition. And then this is Darksiders 3. I recommend all of them. You can watch large chunks of any of them without having anything spoiled. Each of the games has sort of a mostly separate storyline, so they are occurring in a sequence, but you don't have to worry too much about spoilers. And they all have a different feel to them. I would say that my elevator pitch for Darksiders 1 is... I want to see what's over here real quick. Darksiders 1 is like God of War combat married to Legend of Zelda style puzzle solving and very good puzzle solving. Very good combat and very good puzzles, and I really like the story and the voice acting. I have a lot of very positive things to say about the first Darksiders. Hold on. If I'm going to go out there, I want to be purple hair. Darksiders 2 takes on a little bit more of like an open-world adventure game. Wait, what the hell? Oh, and now I'm just dead. Oh, I have bad news for He Who Dies, but I will circle back to it for one in just a second. Darksiders 2 is a little bit more of an open-world action-adventure game with a heavy emphasis on, like, collecting loot. It's not Diablo, but it kind of wants to be. There's still, what's the phrase that I'm thinking of? There's still... Hold on a second. Puzzles and stuff. But it felt to me like the focus in Darksiders 2 moved over to a lot more of the combat stuff. And the combat is very well done. I personally didn't like Darksiders 2 as much as the first one. And now this is the third one, which is Darksiders 3. And Darksiders 3 has a lot in common with the first game, except instead of God of War combat married to very good puzzles, this is... Dark Souls combat, or more like Dark Souls combat married to those style of puzzles. So if I go out here, I die. And let me go back here, because I should follow my red skull, and we'll see if I get greater clarity on what I should be doing. And that is my quick 5-minute synopsis of Dark Souls. Oh, by the way, Cutie Pie, the Dark Souls games are routinely on sale for $10 each, and probably less than that. So keep an eye out on the Steam Summer Sale, the Steam Spring Sale. They were given away free on the Epic Games Store. So very, very, very cheap. If you're paying more than $5 or $10, wait a little bit, and they will be on sale for sure. He who is installing Darksiders 1 War Mastered Edition. I have not played the War Masters Edition. I played the regular, like the original edition, and it was great. I really, really liked it. Yeah, we're in a little bit of a puzzle right now because the skull really wants me to go this direction. And I can't unless I get that block. If I go over there, the wind is going to pick up the block. So how do I solve that? I actually don't know yet. Let's try to go over there very quickly. The storm is following Fury. Yep, so it picks up the block and then I can't interact with it. Oh, wait. Okay. If I can get it to drop the block. So how do I make it drop the block right where it is, do we think? The storm is also very loud. Hopefully I'm audible even when it is howling. No, the damn thing went back over there and put down the block. That sucks. Okay. Okay, Cutie Pie is saying, understandable. So, quiet, but understandable. So that's good. I might take up the microphone a little bit next time. So that's Fury getting picked up by the storm and getting killed. This is a brand new type. So another thing that the Darksiders games do very, very well is give you, like, they're consistently introducing new things. And this idea of having a raging storm outside that is following Fury and sort of harassing her underground, there's not been anything quite like this before. So I'm feeling out what the rules are. That guy has gotten me every time, man. This is the worst imaginable environment to show off the combat. Another note for people joining us from Cutie Pie's stream, I'm playing this on challenging difficulty, which is this game's version of hard. That means that the enemies are going to do a lot more damage and the stakes are a lot higher for Fury, and also I went the wrong direction. I wanted a challenge with challenging, and I sure as hell got one. Yeah, Hihu, if you are going to stream the first Darksiders, for sure, I want to see some of that. That is a very, very good game. So He Who Dies is offering a giveaway. He's asking if anybody would like a copy of Frostpunk with the DLC. He got it with Humble and already owns the game. That's extremely generous. By the way, if you guys are not following He Who Dies, he does giveaways on his own stream as well. Regardless of the outcome of this, I do hope that you will follow him at twitch.tv/HeWhoDies. He's another member of Panda's Sunny community, along with myself and Cutie Pie. More Than a Mia. Sorry, I'm blanking out on names right at the moment. Tashir, Patikin, all members of the Sunny Panda community. And I think that Sunny Panda's done a wonderful job of collecting a bunch of people who are great friends, great streamers, putting together a great community. And He Who Dies is most assuredly in that community. So if you're not familiar with his work, I hope that you will become familiar. He is well worth your time. Okay, I'm gonna try to get up here. Maybe if Fury stands on the grate, it won't go up. Maybe that's the element that I'm missing, because now the storm just sort of hovers overhead, and I can't get the thing over. Let me try that. Hold on a second. I'm gonna back up here. Yes, Mia, thank you very much for the shout out. for those of you, again, who are sort of joining in progress and unfamiliar, He Who Dies just built himself a brand new gaming system. So with any luck, we will get to see him stream all the games that didn't run super well for him before. There was some weird... I'm going to stand right here. I want to see if Fury is heavy enough to hold the grate down. Oh, she is not. Okay. This is how the puzzles work sometimes. So I can get the storm to hover the block over here, but if I drop the fire ability, or sorry, the heavy ability, she's going to get swept away. And then this is the only way up from there without getting storm killed. He Who Dies brought up Castlevania Lords of Shadow earlier and said that it would be fun to see me stream. It would not, because I have made multiple attempts to get into Castlevania Lords of Shadow. There's when I'm bad at a game, what's the name of it? Bloodborne. I'm bad at Bloodborne. I really like Bloodborne, but I am very bad at it, and I acknowledge my badness, and I'm comfortable with the fact that I'm bad at Bloodborne. Lords of Shadow is a different story. I'm not bad at Lords of Shadow, I just really, really dislike it. I hate the way it feels, I don't like the combat in it. I mean, no offense to people who enjoy it. I don't want to riff up anybody's enjoyment of it, but man, hold on. I didn't see this doorway. Hold on a second. This may rewrite. Oh, this might also be nothing at all. Oh, wait. Now I can knock it over. Yes! Okay, that's what I was missing. It wasn't a puzzle, it was just looking. Yeah, different strokes for different folks, but man, Lords of Shadow is not my jam. I don't get it. I find that game unpleasant. I want to like it. Like, when other people like a game, I'm like, I want to get out of it what they get out of it. I want to enjoy it as much as they do. And Lords of Shadow just goes completely past me. I think the combat doesn't feel very good. I don't like the story. I don't like the way the story is delivered. The main character is played by... Someone's going to post it in chat immediately, and it's not going to come to me. He was a main character on Stargate, not SG-1, not Atlantis. What's the really, really, really good Stargate? Universe. Stargate Universe. Yes. He was a main character in Stargate Universe. I love that actor.
All
Hold on.
who exist find themselves lost at times. This is the burden of living. This new self-awareness you possess.
So, I can be certain of nothing, is that what you're saying?
I am merely saying this. The Council chose you to undertake this mission. You, and you alone. They did this for a reason. They believe, as I do, that you possess greater power than even you realize.
I will say this, because He Who Dies says that he intends to play Lords of Shadow on stream. Show me it being good. Like, I'm not, and this is not like a challenge. I own that game. I've tried to play it 5 or 6 separate times, like really make a deep dive into it. I want to get enthused by someone who loves it. I really do. Okay, so another thing for people joining is that we can feed this guy souls to level Fury up. And having spent a lot of souls recently on crafting materials, I'm going to hold down this button. If we can get the blue bar all the way up, we get an attribute point. And I gotta say, it is almost 10:30. It's at 10:20, so, 2/3 towards 10:30. And I'm going to call it here. I have a very, very long day tomorrow. It's Friday, hoping to get into the weekend. We spoke a little bit earlier about COVID-19 and the sort of wave of pestilence that is moving across the globe. I don't talk about it very frequently, but one of the things that I do in my day job is emergency and crisis management. It's not what I do primarily, but it is one aspect of it, and there's a lot of that coming up tomorrow as we sort of get ready for all of it. So I'm gonna have to call it here a little bit early. I want to thank everyone who came by. I want to thank there's so many people, and I will tell you now, I'm gonna forget somebody's name and I will feel so bad about it afterwards. Thank you so much to QT Pie for the giant raid. I hope that everybody came over, had a great time. Please check her out at The Real QT Pie, P-I, down there at the end. Check her out on Twitter. Been trying to make sure that I follow everybody on Twitter, and she has a great feed that I hope you'll check out. Please check out He Who Dies. If no one yet has claimed it, he is giving away a copy of Frostpunk with 1 DLC, and if he hasn't had a chance to give it away in our stream, he certainly will in his own, which I would recommend anyway. Visit him. Check him out. Very, very fun streamer, and if he gets a chance to stream Castlevania Lords of Shadow, I will be there with bells on. I legitimately, earnestly want to see it. Everyone has such great things to say about that game, and I want to feel what they feel for it. Big thanks to Brafe for all of the advice, the good company, and the encouragement on a game that I find challenging but utterly fair. Thanks to Minarchs for stopping by. Thank you so much to More Than a Mia for all of the shout-outs, and Chivalry for occasionally translating Mia when she is AFK. Ricardo stopped by earlier. See, I'm gonna forget somebody. I'm gonna feel super bad about it. Thank you to Ricardo for stopping by, and hopefully he is having a great, very, very, very early Friday, as I take it. And oh dear, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. Is it Black Lion? I'm gonna go with Black Lion. That's my best guess. Hello to you as well. Oh, and he won the giveaway. Awesome. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to He Who Dies. If you want more giveaways, don't follow this channel. We don't do them very often, but He Who Dies has done legitimately a great many of them. Stop by his channel, giveaway or not. As you can see here in real time, a great guy. He he deserves your follow, and he deserves your interaction in chat. However, it is 10:20 and I have to go. So if you will bear with me through just a quick moment of silence, we're going to find somebody else fun to raid, and we will be back hopefully later in the weekend for some more fun Darksiders 3 and perhaps less depressing talk about viruses and all the misery. So I hope that we can count on you I hope we can count on seeing you then. Everybody stay safe, stay healthy, stay hygienic, and we will all meet on the other side of this one way or the other. Until then, thank you so much, and I hope you have a great night.